This is Regenerate, Don't Degenerate. Exercises for every day for all of us.
Friday.
Just going, yeah,
Friday.
we made it to Friday. We're going to do things a little bit different today. We did the sit down yesterday to kind of demonstrate how we can exercise with some of these adaptations for sitting down. But I want to do our strength training exercises using weights today. Where's your weights? You're going to need your weights. You have them over there. You're going to need those. We're going to be doing some strength training today. Let's start just doing our warm-up, get our body moving. We are sitting down today. You don't have to sit down. If you are a stand-up kind of person and you prefer to do it that way, that's fine. The reason I'm doing this with the sitting down is because, so many of us spend a lot of time at the computer or other reasons that we're sitting down. Some of us are confined, and I get that. So for those of us who find that the chair is the place that we're in most of the time, we need to be learning how we can take advantage of what we can do from there to keep ourselves moving and exercising so that we are not just sitting and we find ourselves sedentary. It's
the more you sit, the longer you will sit.
It's one of the big problems.
Trust me from having all my patience.
And I got to tell you, so many people who, as we become older, move around less and
I
sit
did love
more.
what one of our viewers said. The 60s are the new 30s. But I didn't feel this good in my 30s.
The thing that I would like to see is that the 70s also, and the 80s, and even the 90s. We
know enough people who are well. And
there are so many people that many people were aware of who have, yeah, you may eat up with that vest on.
I've been undressed for my... I had that on to take Oliver out.
So let's go ahead and get our weights. We're going to get some things started here. It's not going to be an outrageously challenging one today, but we're going to do what we can to make it work out for us. But there are many people who find them. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to talk. We're going to be going like this, okay? Okay. I don't know what to call these. Okay. I can't count. You're going to have to count while I talk.
Okay, I got it.
So there are many people who get older, but they stay in great shape, and they work at it. This is not something you sit around. If all you do is sit around, then you're going to lose more and more of your muscle mass, more and more of your ability to move those muscles, and that's not something that we want to do. It's just not where we want to be. We're going to do a little bit of work with our legs without having to use our weights. It's kind of challenging, but let's do the point, toe, pull back. We're kind of changing the order of things there. Okay.
And then let me say something. We have an acquaintance who has some lower back pain. He's in his barely 40, a little early 40s.
Switch sides.
And wanted to be able to have the doctor tell him that he could fix his back because he didn't feel like he needed to have to do exercise every day in order to maintain it. So he got a cortisone shot and found out that it didn't make the difference.
Spin him around.
And so he said, so what it looks like is it's up to me to move and exercise so that I can keep my back right. And I'm like, yeah.
But it's so typical. We think we can take a pill, go the other direction, have some kind of an adjustment, something that is done. Simple, 15, 20 minute experience, let's switch to the other foot.
Well, my mom.
And we're all better forever.
Yeah, my mom had a lot of neck problems and stuff, and she would spend 4 or 5 times a week sometimes at a chiropractor.
Spin the other way.
And I think, if she had exercised, I wonder if that would have been a little bit more different.
I'm going to turn sideways. I suggest that my beautiful partner do the same thing. We're going to do, now let's keep ourselves upright. We're not doing the lean forward here, but we're going to do some flies.
Now,
1,
don't get me wrong.
2,
my mom had some
3,
fused vertebrae,
4,
so there were problems. I just
5,
know that moving and exercising
6,
helps anyone
7,
be at a higher
8,
level from the level that their
9,
body is limiting them
10.
to be.
11, 12. Absolutely, that's the trick. Whatever your condition may be, there are exercises you can do. There are exercises you should be doing. And if you're avoiding them and you're trying to find simpler solutions, good luck on that. Gotta get the exercise happening.
Pop a pill. Pill covers pain, it doesn't help.
We're gonna do these
Curls.
I notice I have my elbows in close to me this time.
3,
4,
5,
5, 6,
7,
7, 8. Who's fast now? 9, 10, 11, 12. She's got it. We're going to do the arms. Now, if you have chairs on your arms on your chairs, it's a little harder. I get it. It's going to have your arms out a little further, so you may need to use lighter weights, just not use any weights at all, so you can at least do the movements. But hands back, bend at the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just don't hit my kneecap with
5,
that thing.
6, 7.
That would hurt.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that would be kind of nasty, wouldn't it? That'd be rough for me. I'm not ready to put the weights down. I want to do some more lower body things, so I'm going to save those to the end. We're going to do one more movement with our arms. We're going to go up and over our heads, tip our arms back, and then pull them up. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I put the weights down now?
Yeah.
Okay. So this next one, if you have no mobility in your legs, this is one that you'll have to find some kind of substitute for. But for those of us who do have, what I suggest is kind of scooch forward in our chair, and we're just going to practice the standing up and going back down and getting that strength by doing that. Now, if you have to push off, push off. If you can do this without pushing off, to where it's
If you have your walker right here, do that.
Yeah, walker can be helpful, but what I'm trying to do is to have you engage your abdomen, your back, and your legs to make this happen. Those are the muscles we're trying to strengthen. And so ease up on the support if you can, but once again, you do what you can do. Don't try to do what you can't do. We want to go within our capabilities. So we're going to do the stand up thing. It's a little bit of lean forward and stand up, back down. Okay, we're going to do as many of these as you can with us. If you have to stop along the way and rest and then pick it up a couple later, that's fine. If you can only do a few and then you have to watch us the rest of the way, that's fine. We're going to try to do 12 of these, okay?
That was 1.
That was a demonstration. 1.
Okay.
If you did 1, that counted. 2, 3. Let's slow down. Some of the folks may be a little slower. 4, 5.
Use your upper legs and your lower legs to
6,
help support your
7,
knees.
8. I'm going faster. 9, 10.
This helps you in what's called your ADLs, being able to stand and
Wow.
sit.
Very important, those ADL things. They're very, very important. Now this is one that is like if we were laying on our back that we would do, but come up with your legs, so pick it up as far as you can. Now, you know, if you have to hold under your leg, that's fine if you can do this. pull it up as far as you can. So we're working on our flexibility. So we're bringing it up and we're kind of holding it there. We're into our cool down phase, so we're doing some stretches here to make that happen. And this is a great movement for you to try to do. So hold it a little bit more. How's yours feeling? Is that good? Okay, she's happy with that. Just let that go down.
Doesn't feel like it's doing anything.
Let's bring the other one
so,
up.
I'm sure it must be.
Well, any movement is better than no movement.
Oh no, because when I used to sit in on the chair exercises in the independent living, I was like, well, this isn't doing anything. And then I would stop doing it and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was doing something.
That's
and they do theirs for a full half hour.
That's the beauty of exercising, is that if you exercise and really push yourself hard, yeah, you can make a big difference and so forth, but you don't have to do that.
Can we do this one, which is opposite of what, I'm gonna turn this way so they can see. All I'm gonna do is lean back, hold my core muscles and pull forward.
Okay.
Okay?
So sitting up on the edge of our chair, we do the lean back, hold it there a little bit.
I'm just gonna go back and forth and do 12.
Okay. 2.
3.
Oh, 3.
4. 5. Is that?
So the trick is
6.
to keep
feet on the ground.
Keep it. We're sitting high. To keep exercising.
8.
It's not that you have to be strenuous. It's that you have to
9.
keep at it. Strenuous can come
10.
as you get in better shape, as you build up those muscles.
11. 12. So I have to share something. On Wednesday night,
Let's do our stretches this way.
on Wednesday
Up and
night I was
over,
with a
reach up
youth
the back.
group, and they were having do a cartwheel contest, and so to see who could do them. And it was all the way from rolling on the floor to doing a cartwheel with no hands. And
Other side?
I knew I should be able to do a cartwheel, but I also knew
With no hands?
no, just a cartwheel,
Oh.
because I used to do cartwheels all the time. But I was one of the oldest ones there, and I thought, I do not want to go in that circle and do a cartwheel and pull something. And so I want to be able to put myself into a situation where I feel like I can still do a cartwheel and not hurt myself.
Gotcha.
That's my goal. How many
Okay.
vertical push-ups can you do now?
14 in my head.
Shaylee did some the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Going to do a couple more with our upper body. I feel a need for that. So we're keeping our posture straight.
Core
We're gonna-
engaged.
Core engaged. We're going to lock our hands and we're going to pull. So we're pulling this way. Pull them. A good pull on that. Okay. Good hard pull. Keeping them pulled out. Pulling them out. And seeing just how hard we can pull them out. A little bit longer. You're almost there. Okay, let them go. Kind of shake that out. Now we're going to do the muscles the opposite way. So you can go like this.
I find if I do it like that.
I go like this.
And I cross mine like that.
So we're going to push them in as hard as we can push. Good hard push. Keep them pushing. The reason we do opposite muscles is because you always want to work your let them go, work your opposite muscles so that you're keeping them balanced. Being unbalanced is what causes a lot of the posture deviations. So now we're going to pull our shoulders forward and hold them there. This is a stretch for our back to get that stretched out. Stretching it out. Pulling those shoulders forward will help us on that. Hold it a little bit more, a little bit more.
You didn't turn it down.
Okay, let's take them back. Push those shoulder blades together. There we go. There we go. Just let them go. Hey, thanks for being part of this. If you need to do a little more exercising, go for it.
Go for a walk.
Go for a walk, whatever you might need to do. We're trying to get a habit going here and showing you different routines and different ways to do the routines. Take advantage of them, make use of them. So Get yourself an accountability partner. Being motivated and consistent is important, and having an accountability partner can keep you both going at it. It's very, very advantageous. Yes, I got mine. And she's got hers. And as we always invite, please get your friends invited to join in here, to subscribe and be part of this. I really want to grow this channel. This is not a commercial channel for me. This is not one that I'm going to monetize. This is me saying, let's exercise together. It's crucial that we do that, and I want to see more and more people doing that. I don't care what your age is, but especially if you've got some age going on for you and you can look back at a lot of years, you need to be exercising. If you're homesteading, you need to be exercising. Don't think, hey, I lift buckets of water, I do this, I do that, I'm very active. That doesn't count as exercise. In fact, sometimes you can hurt yourself with that. You need to be building all your muscles, keeping your stamina, your endurance, your strength, your muscle mass, your bone density, all where they need to be. So thanks for watching. See you on Monday.